So you guys have a lot of the same players back from last year. Very good team. Can you just talk about the strength of having that core back?
Yeah, it's a good leadership group. I think that was one of the keys to the success that we had last year was having that core group of guys that were the team could always fall back on. I think, and as you said, that's there again this year, and we're looking to improve on our performance from last year and make it further into the playoffs.
Can you talk about some of the players that you have coming in, rookies who their first year in the league, first year pro?
Yeah, there's a handful of rookies. In this league, that's always going to be the case, and this group is pretty exciting. There's some really good talent. There's a couple guys who were here just for a brief stint last year that are coming back, like Brett Ritchie and guys like that. So we're obviously very excited to see what they're capable of doing.
You were playing a bit out there in practice with Matej Stransky. Can you talk about what he brings?
He's a talented player. I think he's got a lot of natural ability, a lot of natural goal scoring ability. So I think the key is going to be to get him the puck early and often and see what he can do.
The defensive core that you're facing every day in practice. What are some? I think you've been practicing them a little bit last week playing defense. What do you see with them? What are some of the strengths that they have?
It's a solid defensive group back there. I mean, obviously, starting with our captain Max Fortunas, he's he's the anchor back there, and Alexiak, he's the sky's the limit for him, and we got a lot of guys who can shoulder a big load. I think that's if you're going to win championships, you got to have a good defensive group, and I think we have that this year.
You've been in pro hockey a long time, Toby. Just reflect back on some of the teams you've been on, and where does this team stack up in terms of some of the other clubs you've skated with in the past?
It's hard to say this early in the year. I mean, obviously, you need to go through the rigors of the regular season and playoff battles to figure out where you stand. But on paper, at least, this team looks really good. I mean, there's a lot of high draft picks here, and part of being in pro hockey is understanding that things change very quickly with injuries and call-ups and things like that. So we don't know where we'll be in December, much less playoff time. So, but to start the season, this is where you want to be: is a quality group of players and a quality group of people that you believe in that can take places.
Were you in the group of guys that went and watched Luke's first game?
I wasn't there. No, that was exciting though.
The changes in the division with adding Abbotsford and losing Houston. Can you just talk about what that does for the travel and some of the rest days you guys might need?
Yeah, I think there might, you might have to tinker with the schedule a little bit more to give guys the rest days they need. And some of the travel days will inevitably be rest days. So when we're traveling, we have to do our best to stay hydrated and just, rest up for the next game because there is going to be a little more travel. You hit Iowa now, and there's going to be, some longer swings through the central part of the country there. So it's going to be a little different, but it's different for the whole league basically, and we're all dealing with the same schedule.
What are your thoughts on going back to Des Moines and playing in an away jersey?
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I was there when they started, and it'll be interesting. It'll be exciting to get back there. They have a great facility there, and they have good fans, and I'm actually happy for the people of Des Moines to get a team back in there.
Well,
Yep.